Hi guys, it's your girl Mara Musa and just welcome back to the pod, guys. If you're watching and listening, unfortunately we don't have Adeola with us today. So instead we have a special episode because we've got my home girl, my ebony to my ivory. We got Chloe Burrows.
Thank you for having us.
No, I'm excited too. I was saying to our producers, you know, I haven't actually had Chloe on our side. We've always actually been on your side of the pod, so it feels good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How have you been? How's life?
What have I been doing? Oh, I've been so good. I've been on 2 holidays. I've not been working.
Yeah. Where did you go?
I went to Sicily with my boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
No one go in July.
Why?
It's 40 degrees.
Is that OTT hot for
me,
you? Too much?
I wear fake tan, right? I don't tan on holiday. Like when you call me ivory, I am ivory, right? So I don't do well in heat. And it was just like, and it's beautiful. I would go again in a different time.
Yeah.
But there was no breeze. So you were just hot all day.
All day. I hate that. I don't think I'm like a hot... I love summer, but I don't think I'm a proper like heat person. It's uncomfortable.
I hate it.
It's too much.
And then like you get all sluggish, tired. But the food was amazing, so that was good. And then I just did Mallorca.
Your family.
With my fam and my boyfriend. It was just like...
Oh my gosh, is that the first time he's done the family and the boyfriend?
Oh no, they've met him before for dinner, but they were just... My mum is obsessed with him. Like them two were just having their own holiday in the corner. I was like, fuck. Because isn't going on holiday with a boy like awful?
Yeah. I've never done a boy holiday with my family though. No, I don't know if that's a thing.
Maybe not.
No, for me, I don't think it's a thing unless it's like a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But I've never done that.
Oh, this is my first time I've ever done it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, I don't bring boys to my mum.
I know.
She's met 2 ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
So no, it was just, but I thought, well, I need a holiday, and he wanted a holiday, and he came, and then it was just fun. But I just feel like no one in my family sits still, and I just want to lay down with a pina colada, and like
they're always on the move, like like excursions and stuff.
I don't want to go wakeboarding. Why do I need to do that at 10 a.m?
Yeah, Chloe, because I feel like you have a proper active family. Like we basically, I met Chloe's full family. We done this show called Family Face Off. We were against each other, so make sure you watch it, right? And I feel like your whole family is like energetic. They all have their own different personalities.
Yeah,
Madhouse.
I'm the most chill one, I would say.
Really? I would say Bryony. I would be more Bryony be the chilled one. Your sister. Yeah, she seems sassier.
Oh, yeah. Babe, in the morning, like, I love alcohol. Everyone knows I love alcohol, whatever. I, can't wait to have a drink at dinner on holiday. It's my hobby. Bridie was waking up having a can of Estrella. I was like, you are insane. She was just doing it. And she's so small. Where are you putting it at?
How old is she again?
Oh my God, 24?
24. She's Gen Z.
Yeah.
I feel like Gen Zs are like built different.
Scary.
Yeah. But they don't really drink though. So Bryony's different.
Yeah. Well, she's a Burrows. So
she's a Burrows.
It's in her blood. Yeah, Gen Z, but she does a lot of TikTok time.
Oh, nice.
I thought I was bad, but like, and my little brother, he's, oh my God, 19.
I can't believe he's your little brother. Guys, he's so big. Like, he doesn't...
So I've got 2 brothers.
Oh my God.
You met Max.
Okay, Max is the older brother.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah.
He's 28.
Yeah, that's a big age.
Yeah, but he's the brother that's got 2 under 2. We were just talking about that. But then I've got Nick, who's 19, and he is like Gen Z.
Like proper, like TikTok, everything. Yeah.
And then he'll like find these TikToks of like horrible men whose names I won't mention, and he's like, how funny is this? And I'm like, no, not funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't watch this shit.
We do all that.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
That was good. What about you? What's new? What's the tea?
What is the tea? I don't think there's much tea, Chloe. Like, I'm just being a mum. Like, not even just being a mum, I'm being a super mum. No, I've been chilling. I feel like we're just sorting out admin, like, back of the house stuff, like all of that. So I'm quite chilled. We were having a conversation earlier, guys, about like, Love is Blind and TV, but can we talk about SAS?
Yeah.
Before we talk about anything else, how are you feeling? Can we talk about it?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Just for context.
Yeah, let's get some context.
You do context. I've done...
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Oh my God, so...
See, guys, quote me. Like, I love this girl, man. Yeah.
You're not lying.
Yeah.
I had done 8 days in Ibiza, so I did the 5 for White Fox, and I met you for Bondi Sands.
Yeah.
Then do you remember I missed my flight home?
Yeah.
And so I had to get a flight home that morning. Then I had to go home, swap my case, go and film Sideman for 8 days.
Yeah.
Did Sideman, obviously was there the whole time. When out after filming in my inside tracksuit to tape.
Yeah. Oh my
Left
God.
tape at 2 a.m. because I was like, shit, I'm going on SAS tomorrow. Well, left tape and then went home, got my case and went to SAS. So I hadn't actually been home in weeks. I hadn't had a full night's sleep in weeks because I thought, whatever. But inside was like hell and horror.
Yeah.
And then I had to drive to go and do SAS, and I called my manager and I was like, I should not be doing this. I should not. And she was like, you don't know if they're going to do another season. Like, you can't possibly. I've wanted to do SAS. It has been like one of my number one things to do. I knew I was going to be bad.
What was it that made it like? Is it
None
the
of it was
physical? Because sometimes like, I'll be watching these things. I think, I can do this. Like,
Yeah.
like you think your mentality can just overcome anything. But what is the reality?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. No. I think I've lived, like, quite a nice life, thank God, like, luckily. It was just, you get there, and then I hate heights. Like, I hate. That is my fear.
That's the one of the things I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything. Heights is too much.
No. And then, so all of a sudden, we're in Wales. Who wants to be in Wales? You know, not me. My boyfriend's from Wales. I've not even been. Like, I don't want to be in Wales. It was like raining, cold. I obviously hadn't slept in 2 weeks. Yeah. And then straight away we have to do heights, jumping off this thing. I actually think I had a heart attack on the way down because I remember going in that water and coming up and I thought, I have died. I'm dead. So then they bloody did that. And then they're screaming at you, oh, you fucking failed. You're rubbish. And I'm like, oh my God, I tried my best. In that moment, that was the best I could do. And at least I jumped off it. And then... So I'm now wet, covered in clothes, whatever. And then, they're screaming in your face. You have to run around. And then you got this bag. And it was just all these unnecessary things. Like, we got to the camp and we had these bags on us that were full of shit that you don't need. Why am I running around in Wales with 2 mugs? They can stay by my bed, can they not? And then they made us fill up our cases with sandbags. So now they're really heavy. And then it was like, you always had to be in, there's loads of stuff. I know everyone says this when you go on TV, but in SAS, like genuinely, there's so much you don't see. Yeah. There's no break. Whoa. You're either doing burpees or being screamed at. And then we did that. What else did we do? Like the food was crap.
So you can't yell back at them?
I did have a bit. Me and Harry from the Traitors were late. I don't know if they aired this. I haven't watched the episodes because I lived it and I don't want to be reminded of it. But we were like late coming out and then they were like, oh, look what you've made your teammates do. And I was like, no, you made them do that. I have nothing to do with this. And he was like, shut up. I was like, oh my God. Like, they're so horrible, these men. So horrible.
I just assumed that during the shooting, like, as in, like, okay, guys, we're shooting this, they'll not play to it, but they'll give it their all. And then when they're not shooting, it's chilled, like, it's constant. Whoa.
No, babe. They, someone told me they were offered, I don't know if this is true, obviously it's all alleged, but someone told me they got offered to stay at the Hilton down the road. Yeah. They said, no, we'll stay in camp. So we could see them in this little window. And they, that TRX, like, workout string thing?
Oh, yeah.
You see them doing that all fucking day. What the hell are you doing? Oh it was just it was horrid. And then the bit they didn't air as well is like they put me and Tasha Guri on night watch. Oh my God. We hadn't slept again and we had to like build a fort. So
you had to wait, you couldn't sleep at night?
No, we had stayed outside in the cold, in the rain, staring into pitch black.
Yeah.
And then I just woke up the next day. Well, I didn't wake up, I just stayed awake. I was just walking around and like, we were on the way to the challenge and I thought, I don't want to do this. This isn't fun.
Yeah, this isn't. It's not giving what you thought. No. Yeah.
There was just no like nice 10 minutes and,
of
like,
anything.
No, and you were constantly cold, constantly wet. Like there wasn't. I know I sound well spoiled, but it's fucking TV show, right? It's not. I'm not training to be in the SAS. Funnily enough, I'm not going in the army right now. There wasn't even warmth. There wasn't even like a fire. They had one measly like heater where we'd all jumped in. Yeah. We had no clean socks. No, I sound so spoiled and entitled, I know, but I just thought, do you know what?
It's
you guys carry on.
Do you know what, Chloe? You tried. You showed up. Do you know what I mean? You gave it as much. Sometimes like this is actually my limit, and I'm just a girl. Like I get it.
Just a girl. And I'm telling you, I want to go home. You're screaming like, honestly, what are you getting out of me being here?
I'm not adding nothing here.
Nothing. All I'm doing is crying, and I hate it. I hated it. Oh my God.
Oh bless you.
Because it's a show I really wanted to do for like years. When I left Love Island, I was like, oh my God, if I could ever do SAS. But I think like because I didn't prepare. Yeah. And also, no one told me it's actually not, scenes.
It's very much like hardcore.
But I just have never felt happier when I got into my bed and I thought, I have no regrets.
Okay, so would you do I'm a Celeb? Because do you know what? I I always think,
Yeah.
I could do it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
But then I deep how much I hate just a fly.
No,
like,
I
you know when
know.
you hear the buzz in a mosquito, like,
know.
I actually just think, like, nah, imagine it all over. Like, it has to really be life-changing money. Like,
Yeah.
really. Do you think you could now? Like, I don't even like
honestly-
frogs. Like,
Yeah, mine's heights, and they do the jumping out of the plane or like
Yeah.
feel anything. Like I just know. Well, I wouldn't
it's
say
good.
no.
I feel like you've got to weigh it out. Okay, because what does SAS do?
I just wanted to do that because I'm like quite active. Oh my
Yeah.
god, what has it bought me? Trolls. That's it.
And at least with I'm a Celeb, it's like, you could.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I've done it. I won't be doing it again. If anyone wants to, don't. It's actually horrid. Don't do it.
So
Horrid.
you don't think I should do it?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I could do SAS though.
I feel like
I'm
you're
more of a
mentally
dancing
stronger than
queen.
me. You would do
Yeah,
Strictly.
yeah,
You
that's
should
the one I'll do. Strictly would just
You
be
are
so
a dancing
fun.
queen.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd
But-
be so good at Strictly. Oh, you should do it.
Strictly.
Yeah. Oh my god,
I'm
George
ready.
Buster's doing it. You can
Huh?
so do it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think Strictly would be a good one. But
That seems like pleasant.
yeah, would you do Strictly?
Yeah, but I don't have any rhythm. And
No?
also, like, I hate public speaking. I don't like crowds.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think every Saturday, and there's actually people who come and watch it,
on,
like, oh my god, I think I would just
And it's
die.
live, isn't it? Like once you do your performance, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
really-
Gemma Collins when she fell on Dancing on Ice. Like, what happens then?
Yeah, you have to get up.
And go,
Yeah.
keep going. You
I would
can't
act
even
like
say, I don't want to do
no,
it.
you have to act like that was part of the performance. Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah, how embarrassing. I've just fallen on my ass and I'll come on more dancing. No.
I'm screaming. But Chloe, a little birdie told me it's your birthday very soon.
I am 30.
Oh yeah, dirty 30.
Dirty
What are you doing for your
30.
birthday this year?
I'm going to Tulum
Yeah.
with the girls. And White Fox is sending us, which is fucking crazy. So that's 1 week. Obviously, it's September. The whole month is my birthday.
Yeah.
I hope my boyfriend's planned something.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got something planned.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has. He seems like a lovely guy. I
he's
can't wait
so
to meet him, you
cute.
know.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I
I
can't
love
wait to meet
him.
him.
He's just like a little gem.
Oh, bless.
So doing that, and then I want to do a big thing with my family, and then I want to do like a nice dinner in London. But I don't know if dinners in London are it anymore.
I know what you mean. I think it just depends on the vibe
Yeah.
and what kind of dinner it is. If it's just
Yeah.
like a same old, then don't make a
mean?
big deal. But I feel like private dinners are nice. Like
I
the
agree,
private,
smaller,
yeah,
all like a
intimate.
room.
Yeah, because you can make that bit special.
Yeah.
But
I'm
how do you
doing
feel
that.
about 10 and 30?
I don't want to do it.
Really? Do you know what? I don't think 30 is deep. I think I think it's best to be excited for 30. They say like your life changes.
Yeah, everyone says
Yeah,
you care
but-
less.
yeah, you care.
I
feel
feel like
so.
I care more and more every year.
No, so I feel like as you hit 30, you really deep, like, like,
Yeah.
I actually don't care.
Yeah.
Like, really, what else can the world take from me or give me that I haven't
Yeah.
already this 30 years gone through?
I like that perspective.
Yeah?
Okay, I'll think about that. I don't know. I feel like because I'm not very mature. And
Yeah.
I think I get judged for it, even being
Okay.
29.
Okay.
So imagine when I'm 30, these middle-aged women at
Yeah.
home, they're going to have me for
And they love to
breakfast.
throw like your 30, like
Your
say you do something a bit childish. They'll love
Yeah.
to say, you're big age at 30. It's like, and I'm still human. Like,
Yeah, I've only been doing this job for 4 years. So
Yeah.
technically, I'm 20. Imagine,
Yeah.
you know, having all these opportunities at 18.
yeah, that's
I would
heavy.
be a lot more mature now, but
You
I
know.
don't- no, I'm going to be 30 and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
What happens?
No, I'm excited for you. My 30th was last year, and I did something just intimate. I didn't do something big last year for my
Yeah.
30th. But I want to do something fun this year for my
Do
31st.
it.
Yeah,
Do something really big. Let's do it.
I am.
What should you do?
I can't say what it is, but I'll do something not really big, but something fun.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
fun.
yeah, fun
We're just
time.
old women out here with microphones these
What do you
days.
mean?
Like we're 30.
I
we've got
know we've had
microphones.
I feel like we've had life experiences. that a lot of
Yeah.
people can't. And speaking of life experiences, it's going to lead us to the theme of this
Yeah.
week, which is your craziest crash out. And I feel like everyone experiences a crazy crash out. You have to. Like, are you really a girl if you haven't? Are you
Yeah.
really human?
You more than one.
So we've got,
Women should crash out more.
yeah. Are you a crash out queen?
Oh, I crash out all the time. I did
Yeah?
it yesterday. Literally did it
crashed
this
out
morning.
yesterday? Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I crash out, but I like I get a kick out of being angry. I think.
You embody, like you embrace it.
Yeah.
Basically,
Do you know who's good for crash outs? ChatGPT.
Because chat is an enabler though, babe. I clocked it, like I think, but I like it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like, I wasn't going mad, was I? Like, but it's actually an enabler. Yeah.
I love it. So ChatGPT or like a group chat. Like we always have. I'm like, should I be mad? Because I am mad.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
It's like, and all my friends are like, you should be so mad.
No. And don't you think it's many men that brings a crash out as well? Oh, sometimes the other girls can. Yeah. Bring the crash out.
Yeah. I think like I just crash out. I think a lot of mine are unjustified.
Do you reckon?
So anyone could crash me out at any time. Anyone can get it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think I crash out. I'm a random crash outer.
Okay. What was your most recent one?
When was my most recent crash out? But okay, when I crash out, right? Let me tell you when I crash out, on I've got a fake Twitter where if I'm feeling some kind of way, I'll just tweet. But not bad. Oh, is that mad? No, it's like my diary. So say I'm feeling sad, I'll be like, feeling a bit lonely today, like blah blah blah, and it's just in a private tweet, but it's out,
it's
right?
That's sweet.
Yeah, and
that's
then say I'm pissed
really
off,
nice
I'm like, I'm so sick of people thinking they can't talk to me like this, and I just post it on my private. But it's literally, I don't follow anyone. It's private. It's just my diary.
It's just online somewhere.
It's in the clouds.
Have you
in the
seen
clouds
on the internet before?
No, now they're gonna go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What's your username? Angry Maz.
It's Mad Maz actually.
I think it's, Mad Maz.
I'm joking.
Oh my god,
yeah. So that's my crash out. Yeah, that's how I do my crash out.
Mine's my notes app.
Is it? Oh, that makes more sense. It's less.
I'm quite verbal though. Like I will just.
Yeah.
But then I did. We were driving
Oh my
on
god, what did you
holiday.
do?
I just knew I was annoyed at my boyfriend at the time, and he was on the phone to Liam, Millie's Liam.
Yeah.
And when he was on the phone, I wrote a list of things I could argue with him about. And he saw my phone and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, so let me get started. I had to double down. Like, you can't have shame in a crash out. And I was like, you didn't get my suitcase of the ramp of the thing. And I was like, how dare you not do that? And he was like, babe, what the fuck? And I was like, and then you walked too far in front of me. Like, I look like a lonely weirdo in the airport. It was just that. I mean, why not?
That's so funny. I feel like that crash out is giving, you know, when you're just, you can't help but nitpick. Like, there's just something, it's just itching. Like, yeah.
Oh my God.
I get it.
I just get this feeling where I'm like, I need an argument, and you're getting it.
But do you think that's because you've been in relationships where arguments are a thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't get that.
You don't?
No, I just have an itch sometimes just to be right.
Yeah.
Is that difference? Is there a difference?
No, mine's I need to just cuss you out quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Like, shut up. Oh, I did well. I'm the worst girlfriend in the world, poor bloke. But he orders, like, he basically lives at mine and Mill's house on the weekends, like Friday to Monday morning, whatever. Yeah. So he'll, like, order stuff to my house.
Oh,
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we're married now.
Yeah.
But he did it on a day where I was having a bad day, and I opened the door and he was like, said his name, and I went, oh my God, he doesn't even live here. And the man was like, what? And I was like, snatched it, poor bloke. Sorry, everyone. I snatched it out of his hand and I was like, thank you. And he was like, you sign for it. And I was like, oh, do I? Sign the name. And I called him and I was like, why the fuck would you order something to my house? Like, why didn't you tell me it was coming? You've just ruined my day. Because all I wanted to do was lay down in my bed and read my book. And that's why I had to. And to go downstairs, like, to go to the door, I had to go downstairs. I'm so gross. I had to go downstairs and I was like, why would you do that? Why? Why would you not tell me there's a parcel? And he was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I hung up and I thought, oh my God, I've gone insane. But I don't apologise for that.
Have you ever spoken to anyone about your crash outs?
Yeah, I remember I had that therapist and she just like kept saying, have some compassion for yourself. Like, I could have told her I've killed an old lady.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, there was a reason why you did that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so I didn't go to her again because I thought, I know I'm a bad person.
And you were just enabling it.
She was enabling it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, well, at least you know you like certain crash outs are a bit.
Yeah, I think people around me know. I also think with ADHD, I'll get overstimulated and I can't like function, and that's like my go-to. Whereas sometimes I'll go quiet or like I'll have my headphones on, but like sometimes I'll do that. So I think people around me like just know It wasn't her. It was someone else talking.
What did we say your alter ego was?
Claire.
It was Claire, guys.
It was Claire.
Well, let's see if there's other Claires.
Yeah.
From our audience. Do you want to read or not really?
I
See,
can
actually
if you
do read,
want.
Chloe. It would be nice to hear you read, you know. This girl would be like a TikTok booker, like I'm a And do you know what annoys me so much? Every time at WH Smith, I'm always like, I need to call Chloe because I want to pick the book, but there's just never a signal there. So I always miss my chance.
I'll send you a whole list.
Thank you.
Where to start? Wait, you didn't say your most recent crash out.
I feel like once we read some, it will bring up memories. Yeah, because I forget sometimes. How do you feel about reading? Do you want to start with the first one?
Of course, babe.
Lovely. So I'll do the second one and then you do the third one.
All right, babes, plan.
Cool. Go on.
Right, craziest crash out story number 1. My cousin got slapped by her ex at my birthday dinner because she wore an outfit he didn't approve of. Mind you, I already hated this man because he always gave very much controlling tendencies. This is a long sentence, with telling her who she can and can't be friends with, where she can and can't go, and he would stay in his car all night after, oh my God, he would stay in his car all night after he dropped her off for sleepovers to make sure she wasn't being sneaky. This man is insane. I told my cousin that she should leave him because she was becoming a shadow of herself, and that isn't what love is. Fair enough. She refused and even told me she didn't want me to comment on her relationship. I said, okay, because I didn't want her to just stick with him since I was one of the few people she was allowed to hang out with solo. Oh my gosh, okay. This is a long one, didn't realise. Is that what you asked me to read it?
I mean, I think I've got, let me see if mine's long as well. Oh yeah, babe, we're both in a gutter.
Okay.
Oh, mine's even 3 pages. I might put myself in a foot there. Oh, God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, I mean, love to hear the crash outs. This is a 3-pager. Okay, so imagine my anger when this foolish man slapped her. He wasn't even invited. He was only there because he insisted he should be there if she isn't hiding anything. As soon as I saw him hit her, I started to see red. I can barely recount what happened next. Tell me why I grabbed the bottle of wine we ordered and smashed it, oh my God, smashed it against the table so I could use it as a weapon and started screaming, so you want to fight? Come on, fight me then. This man is well above 6 foot, 5'6", and I'm 5'7", barely in the gym. So I definitely wasn't winning a fight with him. All I know is that rage took over me. My best friend, who is even more of a crash out than I, jumped on him and started hitting him before I even got to him. Man, I love that girl. I love her too. When I got to him, I held it. Oh my God, when I got to him, I held his legs down so he wouldn't be able to move while my best friend just kept punching him. The amount of knee kicks I gave him in the nuts, I'll be surprised if he is ever able to procreate. Fair enough. I'm not sure how much time passed after the other guys there pulled me away from him. Thank God all this happened in a private room that we booked. I can't imagine if we were in the general restaurant neither. That's GBH, TBH. He ended up reporting us to the police and they showed up at my house a week later. The way I denied knowing anything about that man, and of course he had nobody to back him as a witness. Nothing happened to us because he didn't have any evidence that we beat the shit out of him. I mean, fair enough. We reported him for domestic violence, though, and I actually had evidence because my cousin confessed that it wasn't the first time he hit her, and she had photos of bruises on her back that he'd given her. She also had a video on her Ring camera of her running out of their apartment screaming because he was hitting her. Oh my God, this man is awful.
It's wild.
She was able to get a restraining order and is now living her best life in the US, and I'm in Canada now. Now I see him on Instagram and he's a youth pastor. LOL. That rebrand is kind of sick, but I'll allow it. Safe to say, I will crash out over the people I love. It doesn't matter when, where, or how. Oh my God.
That's a valid crash out. I'm sorry. I can't believe that. Seeing your friend get hit and you don't do nothing anyways, I would think, where's the crash out?
I agree. I love that you beat him up.
Yeah, it's the wine. It's the breaking the glass. And I feel like these men, they just be thinking we're not about it, but it's like, nah, come for my sis. I'll come for you. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you see your friend just get beaten and you're just like, you just can't help but open your mouth or do something?
I've actually
been in that.
Quite lucky that none of my friends are fucking arseholes. You?
No, I've never had anyone. Only thing I've had to do is like tell them off or you're not treating her like the way you're treating her. But those environments are too scary. Like I couldn't.
I genuinely, many women I will start there with the worst. You're fucking wank. Why is that a woman? Because I bet you wouldn't fight a man.
He's actually crazy.
I'm so glad that you beat him up. And I'm glad that you got away with it. And I'm glad that he got done and she got a straight order.
Do you know what was crazy? Me and Adeola were talking about this actually once, how we were saying how we've seen this thing on TikTok where there's this notion how when someone becomes so hyper religious, is always because they've done something so bad and they're trying to like hide from it. I feel like we should probably say this for another conversation, guys, because it's so deep we're having this conversation, but that's what it's given here.
Yeah.
And basically we had this thought like, it's for another chat, but let me just drop it in this ep anyways. We were saying how isn't that what's meant to happen though? If you do something really bad, like there's no one that's ever gonna forgive you but going and like transforming yourself. Yeah. But basically that's what that is about. And it's just crazy that people don't know, people that be like screaming, like praising, have done some really mad things. So maybe he's proper like realised, maybe that's shooking him a bit to change.
Yeah. But I just like,
there is that
narrative. I don't know, are you a forgive and forget type of person? I'm not. I don't think he should be a youth pastor. I think that's wrong. I mean, you're trying to change
he's forgiven.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably changed his life. But still, it's about accountability.
Yeah.
Maybe him going, I hope he held the accountability, but your crash out was valid.
Beyond.
And the irony of the last bit, I really thought it interesting.
Yeah. But, I love that crash out. Thanks. And I think more of us should do that. We should all start fighting men in the street.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to do number 2. You read that really well. You can tell you read books, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you were reading it like,
sentences,
what made me laugh, you read it like, oh my God. And then you went, no way. And she reads her book.
I love a good story. Well, that's not a story, it's real life. Oh my God, I love it.
Okay.
You get good dilemmas, man. I love your listeners. Like, the way they word things is good.
Craziest crash out 2. My craziest crash out would what's going on? My craziest crash out would have to have been when police had to escort me to my grandma's house. Long story short, after school, my dad came over to take me and my siblings to see his new house. Shortly after, me and my younger sister had a physical fight. Can't remember what about, but it resulted with everyone leaving me alone in the house. I was in like year 8 at the time. I was so angry that I double locked the door and just went to sleep. Once it started getting late, I was awoken with constant banging on the door and the doorbell ringing constantly. I was just so filled with rage that they had all left me alone and completely ignored me. Then I left them outside and turned on the doorbell, put my phone on Do Not Disturb because of the constant ringing, and went back to sleep. I then again was woken up with the sound of someone coming from the house and unlocking the door. I came to find out that my sister had climbed up onto the balcony and unlocked the balcony door to get in the house as we were on the first floor. And it's quite a climb, but still doable. When everyone came in, they all started screaming and shouting at me and calling me names and stuff. And I think I was arguing, but after a while, I just stayed silent and ignored them until they called the police because my mum was so angry that she said I had to go. She had come back from work and seen the family outside. The police came and I just was not really answering their questions and giving them attitude, to be honest, to where one started piping up and getting a bit lippy, and I just blasted his backside and let him have it, to the point where one of the officers was trying to restrain me. Bear in mind, I wasn't actually being aggressive towards them and going in their face or anything. I was literally just raising my voice and being very disrespectful. But then once the officer tried putting his hands on me, but when the officer tried putting his hands on me, it's actually when I crashed out and I got escorted into their car and taken to my grandma's house. I stayed there until COVID hit and eventually came back. So yeah, that's my story.
How old is this person?
I don't know. Year 8 at the time.
Oh, they
was
year 8.
I was like in year 8. That was her rebellious.
8-year-old. Right. I was so confused. My face during that. I was like, oh my God, the police are crazy. Right. Okay.
Oh, now this is really giving me memories of my crash out. It's so bad. Oh my God. I don't know if I can say the story. I will never, ever, ever ever drink to that extent ever again. It was a mad crash out.
Why?
And it had to do with, it wasn't even police, it was a security guard, babe. Yeah, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Listen up. So this was like when I was in college, so, you know, rebellious years. Wild. Yeah. So I went out with my mates, Chloe, and what did we do? We went to this club and then we were dancing, and then this girl kept like shoving. And we would move, and then she'll find us and shove.
Well, she's weird.
We moved again,
fuck?
and she will find us and shove. And then at the time, I said, "Oh, she shoves. I'm gonna have to shove back because it's getting
Yeah.
hand now, like taking the piss.
Mad
This is like mad era, all right?" And so we moved. She shoved. I shoved back.
Good.
Went left. Like it was a big brawl.
Oh no.
Big brawl. Like it was so crazy. So anyways. Got kicked out, both got kicked out, and it was all right, time to go. So obviously I'm fuming, like I'm like, no, that's actually so not fair.
Yeah.
Like we're moving, she's got us kicked out, like I'm hyped. And then what happened? And then I saw her, and I think at this point I was calling my taxi, and she was just doing this face, like just doing a face. I'd had a lot of drink.
She's asking you to do this.
She was.
Yeah.
She was. So all I remember, grabbed the hair.
Oh,
Pow. And then the security guard had to pull me off her, right? Pull me off her. Got me down on the floor. That was like my crash out. Do you know what they did to me?
What?
They booted me in the back, Chloe.
No,
I'm not joking. That was I would never in my life drink. I've never drunk to that extent and crashed out like that before. Like,
oh my God.
It was mad, but my crash out was because the girl was trying to. But then when she said the police, and I could just imagine them arresting, I was like, I've had an experience like that.
Yeah.
I felt so vulnerable. I felt like cattle on the floor being butchered.
Yeah, because they don't understand. I'm so mad. I need to fight right now.
Yeah,
And that girl,
get her down.
Don't
Why are you getting me down?
Yeah.
Get on me. And I was smaller than her.
I hate her.
So that was my crash out. So
that's good.
yeah, but let's go back to her mum calling the police.
Yeah, what?
That was a bit wild.
Why is your mum? What? Because you locked them out the house.
Door. She was that angry.
Call a locksmith, you lunatic.
But that was very like, she just said, I don't care. Like, I'm going back to bed. That's kind of rude though.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed off.
But you're at that age, like year 8 is, you know, maybe a little bit of
naughty.
puberty, and it's time to rebel now.
Yeah.
It's time to rebel. I don't know. I get it. I'd lock them out.
I'll lock them out. I think, have I ever locked anyone out or been locked out?
No,
not on purpose. Not on purpose.
No, I did it in COVID. I locked me and my housemates out, and then an hour later I did it again.
Yeah.
So we had to call 2 up.
That's not too bad. Have you ever crashed out around police?
Yes.
But police be doing too much.
Some police
They'd be doing
dickheads.
too. I saw a video yesterday on TikTok of this policeman. Like there was loads of them.
Yeah.
Trying to get one person out the car.
I know.
And they're so, like, I get it, but you're just doing a lot.
You're actually busy.
Like sometimes. So yeah, I've never crashing out with police is mad. Is this a valid crash out though? I think you started it though.
I think you started it. But then, like, why they called the police?
Your mum was being a bit dramatic.
Enough.
Yeah.
I got kicked out when I was 17.
Oh yeah, she was like, go.
Yeah, so sometimes going to your nan's, like, it's kind of fun. I don't know.
Bet she learnt her lesson this one, yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's quite a bizarre story, to be honest.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
I think the crash out is. I feel like crashing out in front of police is just never the right thing to do, especially because baby you did start it, and I get your mum took it too far, but you could have just opened the door.
Yeah, you could have just opened the door and, like,
gone back to bed.
The police are there, like, I don't, I would shit myself. I don't know. The police been called on me. I'm 13.
Yeah, but you're 8. The secondary secondary schools, they don't care. They're rude.
Now,
yeah, they're
they?
like, oh god.
They don't know. 13 to like 16. In fact, 13 to 17, they're scary.
Yeah,
like, I avoid, like, oh my god.
Yeah, that kind of.
People don't care. Have I had a crash out like that when I was younger? I actually think I was quite, like, pleasant until I was, like, 17, you know.
Were you?
Yeah.
I think mine.
School.
You loved school. I struggled a bit in school. I think, like, when I hit uni was when I felt more, like, out of that constitution was a bit.
Really?
And I was such a sixth form, I was a bit of a loner. I was just in a library.
Oh man!
Don't say no. I chose to be alone. I'm
cute.
too. You know, your star is too bright to be around people that dim it.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear it. But now I look back and I wish I didn't hang around with the people that I did.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, they were not nice people.
Oh, good. At least now. Yeah, you better judge your characters now.
Yeah.
Characters.
No, I was quite good in school. So, like, in year 8, I was, like, just in school and playing football on the weekends. So I wasn't doing anything interesting.
Good.
I did start drinking at 14, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
In parks and stuff.
Yeah, like,
so
my friends used to do that. Yeah, like, in my area. What area are you from again?
Bicester.
Mister, I'm from Surrey. Like, all my friends will go to like a park. I didn't understand. Get WKD.
Yes.
I just drink. And my mom, I
Yeah.
swear, they'll just lie that there at each other's house in a sleepover.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Literally what we, and we would like bring a tent out.
Yeah,
We'd
you know,
go camping.
that was a bit weird for me though. I did get wise, and I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Something to do, and like we'd all go to the Dangerfield. Like we just get really drunk.
I feel like you lot live like on the edge. I feel like I'd be a bit like, oh no, that's a bit unsafe. But you guys, like,
Really?
I can
You're
imagine
so
you going to the
cute.
woods,
Yeah, we were
like at 1 a.m. and
Yeah.
just. But I
yeah.
would be like, nah.
That's
Like,
not
I'm not
safe.
going to the woods.
Really?
Even driving on those areas,
Yeah.
I already think something's gonna happen. Like I'm really on edge.
I am getting worse with age. Like I am
driving.
terrified of life in general. Like when I'm driving, I think, oh my God, like I hope this bridge doesn't collapse on my car. Like it's really irrational.
yeah.
Like even everyone wanted to go to the water park on holiday, and I was like, no, like people die in water parks. I don't want to die.
Yeah, because we're getting closer to that age.
Yeah. But when I was younger, I didn't care. I
No.
was like quite reckless. I mean,
Wrecky.
not reckless, but having fun.
I know what you mean.
Here we go. Craziest crash out. Okay, so listen, I was dealing with this man I had no interest in dealing with. He was not my type whatsoever, but I thought my original type isn't feeling me. Oh, so why not try something different? So I was at my friend's house getting my hair done, and her brother and his friends were there. My friend's brother told me that he wants to get to know me. He thinks I'm fine, but I said he's not my type, which is fine. A week later, that guy starts trying to run into me outside my friend's house at my place of business, basically becoming a stalker from afar. This whole time, this man is plotting. He starts telling all my friends that he wants me, and everyone and their mum started vouching for this rubbish man. 3 weeks later, I allowed him to take me out. Tell me why he took me on a hike on our first date and he didn't even tell me. So, oh my God. So I came out in some heels and cute little jeans and a bodysuit moment. And he goes, yeah, we're going hiking. I look in and I said, yeah, that's absolutely not happening. I get out of the car, go back inside, and I call up the next guy on my roster. I love that for you. But he runs into us a few hours later on my date with the other guy. And he asks if we can redo the date. I wasn't sure, but the next morning I woke up to him sending me money to take me out to coffee and something nice. It was $500, which I didn't think was much. Oh my God. That's a lot of money. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. If it was 50 quid, fair enough. Like, what the fuck?
£500. Like, that hasn't taken you out yet.
Yeah.
Like, £500, that's
I
nice.
didn't think it was much. Right. I ignored him for a few days, and he then told my best friends to talk to me on his behalf. That convo was like, girl, give the man a chance. And I said, you know what, you're right. I got to do it for the plot. Yeah, you do. Always got to do it for the plot. So I went out with him. It was all right. And then he started being clingy and controlling. He wanted to know my location at all times, 24/7, even when I'm sleeping. This is after 3 dates and about a month of us getting to know each other. This man is a psychopath. On my birthday, he got me a bottle of liquor I didn't ask for. I don't drink. Then he has his apartment all set up after dinner. That was my birthday surprise. Roses, candles, balloons, gifts, all throughout the place. We haven't done the do yet. Oh, we haven't done the deed yet. It was actually the first time I was going to his place. I made it clear I didn't want no parts of bullshit and I was not having sex. Love the boundaries. He said, cool, I'm going to just give you head then. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say no to head. Okay, it's your birthday. Yeah. So why not get head? But when I tell you after that night, my spirit did not sit right around this man. He'd come sleep over and I'd have nightmares. I'd go over to his place. I would not sleep. One day I'm sleeping. I dreamt of a hair tie and a love letter in the nightstand to the right of his bed. In the dream, I pull it out and read it and ask about it. This man tells me the hair tie is his sister's and the love letter is from his ex and it's just for memories. I said, okay, bet. In the dream. Oh, so that was all a dream, sorry. Next morning, I wake up, take my happy ass to his place, straight to the dresser thing, and what do I find? Oh my God! I find the letter in the hair tie, and he says exactly the same thing that he said in my dream. I'm like, deja vu for real. But this time, I had a lighter, and I burned that letter, and then I drop it on his bed, let it burn. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Everyone's a little bit insane here.
Very dramatic. There's a lot going on. Oh, wow.
Okay, so you set fire to the letter and you let it go on the bed and then it's burning. And then he got the water and he put out that fire quick. So I just burned the sheets and blanket a little. Babe, what is going on? I had a feeling he was trying to play games after going around and asking everyone to vouch for him. And the one thing is, I'm the coach in this game, okay?
Oh, wow.
I'm the coach in this game he's playing. He doesn't even know it. I had another dream. This time, there was a girl I knew. So the three of us standing around in the kitchen island, she's yelling at him and he's talking to me, telling me, do not listen to her, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, once this dream comes to a 3D world, I'm putting hair remover cream in his shampoo and conditioner. A month later, it came to light and the man's hair started falling out and he had dreads. Oh my God, everyone is insane.
What?
This is the first time I've even admitted I did this actually 2 years ago. Anyways, oh, and I knew he wasn't going to know who did it because he was cheating. Oh, okay. He was letting random girls in his house all the time, so I spoon-fed him that idea that someone else did it because I thought it'd be funny or something. Because little old me, why would I harm my baby man that I love so much? Why are you still with this man? Why are you burning stuff? What? He ate that shit up and he had to completely shave his head. 3 days later, I ghosted him. And just for the shits and gigs, a few months later, I busted his windows. Then smiled in the cameras, letting him know it was me. And I was just doing it all for the plot.
Oh my gosh, this is a crash out to end all crash outs because, whoa, the fire setting the thing on fire to crashing the window. This is all vandalism behaviour.
Yeah, this is all great behaviour. But why do you know if he's cheating when you're letting other girls take the blame? Like, leave that man.
Yeah. But she says she's been playing this game. You know how there's some girls, I've really got there's some girls that are just bad bees. Like, they're psycho. Like, I am about that life. I'm crazy. And it's like, whoa. Like, some guys like that. Me personally, I can't deal with stress. If you're a guy, I can't. But some people really like that kind of crazy, the plot twist, like
sat at home. Yeah, never let them know your next move.
Yeah, and I think that's what she just showed. But it's crazy though. He was kind of trying to vouch. Like, I do think that's weird though when a guy. You know how he got obsessed with her, and then he got all his friends to vouch for him? Because that's a bit crazy. It's a bit intentional.
Love bombing. Yeah, it really
yeah, love bombing, yeah.
And then also when you're bringing other people, also the dreams.
Yeah. Oh, it's her discernment. Like, as in she's getting the clues. Like, because when you start having dreams about someone or something's off, it's your subconscious telling you.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think when you start dreaming, like, yeah, because sometimes I feel like dreams can either predict the future a little bit or play a part of a truth that you might not even see in front of your like open eyes. So maybe behind your sometimes, you know.
I've been taking melatonin recently and I like dream every night.
I've been hearing melatonin. Like, what kind of dream, Chloe?
I just take Let Me Sleep. You know the
I try. Yeah.
So those. I just take 2 of them.
Yeah.
I sleep. But I have these intense, really, really strong dreams.
Did you dream before? Like,
not
vividly,
really.
Not like that. Is it? What you dream about?
Okay, so I had one. I don't know if my sister listens to this. Sorry, well, it's a dream. It's not real. But I dreamt that I was like walking up to my house and my sister was like crying outside my front door and her boyfriend had dumped her and I took her to like cheer her up. And we went to go get her teeth done. I mean, I'm not doing that in real life. We went to get her teeth done and then all of her teeth fell out. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, don't worry, we'll get your hair done. All of her hair fell out. And I woke up and I was like really bothered. Like, text her like, are you okay? How's your teeth? How's your boyfriend? Like, I was like, yeah, fine. What the fuck? I couldn't be asked to explain. I just didn't text her back. So I just ignored it. I don't want to text anyone back.
That's a really good dream, though.
But
like that, there's
really
a lot. That's intense because that can have deeper meaning.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like, I would take that seriously, Chloe.
No, wow. I was, maybe it's me. And like, if you lose your teeth, isn't it? You're worried about money.
Maybe, yeah. Like, I always Google like stuff as well while checking the Bible or something. Yeah. Good, but that's good that you're dreaming. I think if you can dream is good.
I love dreaming.
Like a little dream.
I love dreaming. This is why you should read more.
Oh yeah, because you're dreaming more.
Real in the day.
Okay.
You just dream about all these lovely things that don't exist, and then you look at real life and you're like,
I'm going back to bed.
That's good. I wish I could be that. Oh, I saw it on TikTok earlier, but I've seen it a few times. Have you seen it where it's like, they find out the man's cheating, so then they make a fake account and they're like, I'm going to tell your girlfriend if you don't send me £10,000.
Oh, go get your coins, sis.
So they get the money
I like
and then
that.
they tell the girl.
Yeah, good. Yeah, what you're going to do. Good. I like that. Oh, I love
good.
that.
I wish I could be as smart to do revenge.
Yeah, I'm not a revenge person.
No, I'm just
I just like it backfires on me anyway. There's no point. There's no point. Yeah.
Have you ever tried to get revenge on someone?
I think maybe try and make someone jealous is the closest to revenge. Like I just try and make them jealous, but actually going that way. I'm not like a smear character person. Like even if someone does something bad to me, I don't like to smear their name.
No, you always see a silver lining.
Yeah, just always like
you're like maybe they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm like they're not. They're just
awful. Yeah. But Cobe, let's move on to the question of the week, because we're going to be talking about some awful things that people might think you have done.
Oh,
so basically,
okay.
it's like called, it's basically the question of the week, and it's, if you were arrested tomorrow, what would your friends assume it was for? So you're going to go in there.
Right, question of the week. If I was arrested tomorrow, what would my friends assume it was for? I think there's only one answer, and I think it's being drunk and disorderly. Drunk and disorderly, or what else do I do? No, literally just that. Just being a gobby little mess. Can you get arrested for that? Yeah. So drunk and disorderly. If Millie was drunk, what would she be arrested for? Again, drunk and disorderly. Drunk and disorderly. Drunk Millie is my favourite person on earth, because she just gets like 3,000% energy. Like we were us like, oh god, this must have been 3 months ago. She got really, really drunk, and she's got this massive flower pot. She was like smashed it on the floor, and she just thought it was really funny. And I like, imagine if she was at a restaurant, just like, she wouldn't do it, obviously. And also the flower pot was like a £2 Dunham one. It wasn't expensive, but she just like smashed it on the floor, and she just gets all this energy. Like when you get a good drunk Millie, she's nuts. Which is why we're friends. Who else do I know? Mariam, what would you... Mariam would never get arrested. Mariam would... How could Mariam get arrested? I'm trying to think. What would Mariam do? I don't think, like, Mariam is an angel, and Mad Maz has retired, so... What would you do? What's like a really silly, petty crime? Oh yeah, she could get into a mum fight, or I think she would, you know, when you go to a restaurant and there's like a cute little trinket on the table, maybe she would take it as a souvenir, but she would be the one who gets caught arrested for it. You know, when there's like cute little shot glasses or something, like she would get arrested for, like, I'm saying theft, but not like Grand Theft Auto. Like she would just be, it would just be the funniest crime. It would be like she was trying to steal like a really cute shot glass, and then you'd be like, of course Mariam got arrested for that. Like she would get caught. But oh my god, you wouldn't, I don't think you would get arrested. I don't think you'll ever be arrested, which is good.
Okay, so if I was to get arrested, and what I think my friends would think I got arrested for would be, I would say either getting into like an altercation with someone over my son, like, yeah, like really getting into altercation, or maybe accidentally taking something and forgetting to pay, but accidentally, because I'd be walking out of my wine glass sometimes on holiday.
You wouldn't have meant to commit.
Yeah, like he'll be like, oh my god, I didn't know. Yeah. Like, guys, you know, I didn't know that Dartford was two-way paying things.
You wouldn't be able to do parking tickets.
Yeah, so that's what mine would be.
What would you get arrested for?
Who, me?
Yeah. You would never.
I think no, I would, Chloe.
Okay.
Chloe, I would. Like, yeah, I think I have a fun.
Is retired,
Yeah, she's retired. But that's what I'm saying. It's got to do with something motherly.
Yeah, or it would be like a silly, like an accident.
Yeah.
You did not mean to commit.
Yeah.
And it was just odds on you getting caught for something silly.
Yeah, I think that's the luck I'd have.
You wouldn't do like theft, GTA,
no,
assault. You're not
no,
going down
it's never
for
that deep. No, never. No, I've got too much to lose. But we had some of our dolls reply to it and say some of the things. I thought we can read it out. Yeah,
fun. Okay, fun.
Okay, I'll start with one, which is stealing for sure, LOL, or quite literally anything remotely illegal. So she's a bad gal.
Stealing, kleptomaniac. Fair enough.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, if you love stealing, kleptomaniac.
Interesting.
Someone want to fact check that. I might be spreading lies. Yeah, I hear it. If I got caught stealing, like, I would be fucked.
Yeah.
But I don't mind a little bit of theft. I don't think it's that bad.
Not that deep.
There are worse crimes.
Yeah.
You know, if you can do a crime, it's theft.
Yeah. Do you have one on your card?
No.
Oh, it's all me then. Okay, someone said assault.
Oh,
Assault. Yeah.
Guys, should we stop fighting in general? You know, let's just fight with our words.
Not with our hands.
Yeah, like, If someone punched me now, I would just pretend I was dead. I'm not fighting you back.
No, yeah, I don't think I'm at that. I don't know. It depends, babe. It really does depend on the disrespect. Because I think right now I'm at this age of like, oh, I'm calling the police, like straight away. Like I'm not even
calling the police.
Yeah.
I'm so good.
Calling the police.
I saw this TikTok once, and it was like, some friends beat me up. I'm calling the police. I would do that.
I'm calling the
this
police.
girl has told me she's gonna punch me in my face. Help me.
Assault. I'm gonna use the system that I actually have the access to.
Yeah.
So. Someone else said stalking.
Okay.
Stalking. I feel like
Me
stalking.
5 years ago, same.
I've never really been a stalker. Adeola's a bit of a stalker. Well, she had a stalking experience. Yeah, she had a stalk. Was it stalking? Yeah.
She was a stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to stalk. Oh my God. I used to like go on this boy I was dating. I'd like go on the club's pictures, the club stories, and then the girls, and then I'd do all that. And then I'd drive to his house where I told everyone that story, where I drove from like London to Liverpool to London, I can't remember. Oh yeah. I just want to know. But I like have everyone's locations on my phone.
Anyway.
And I love that.
You can see where everyone is.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
All the time.
Someone else said definitely like damage of property if I'd found my boyfriend cheating. Yeah. That's I think that's a valid
break everything.
Yeah. But I do feel break property, yeah. I think being arrested for property smashing, unless it's a car. I think a car, yeah. Come on, you can't be smashing someone's car.
No. Or like brick a window.
Yeah.
That's a big crime, I think.
I feel like I
would hate that.
Yeah, because that's really aggressive.
I would be violent.
Yeah, like a brick. Like I think like maybe a scratch on a car, I can kind of like, that's annoying, but but a brick's a bit.
And someone said if you do the tires, you have to do opposite or something, so they can't claim on insurance. Someone check that, but like, because if you do one, he can get his insurance and he can do it.
Yeah.
But if you do, I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, maybe
3 tires, don't do 4. Yeah.
Because then it's like.
Then they're more inconvenienced.
Interesting.
So they have to pay for the tires.
Interesting. Well, someone wrote in kill a man.
I don't know if murder's a good way to go out.
Same, but I feel like the way men be treating ladies sometimes, like the way the killing, you can sometimes relate.
Yeah.
I can understand.
And you could do it like antifreeze.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you know, like you just put that in their food and like you can't trace antifreeze.
Can't you?
No. I'm sure you'd get caught, but
eventually,
like if the cause of death wouldn't be blatantly obvious straight away.
Interesting. Not that we're taking notes.
I just like the crime channel.
Yeah. I'm screaming. I got assaulting a man.
Get it?
Yeah.
I could also do that.
A lot of beating up my ex and shoplifting. Yeah.
Easy crimes.
I feel like these are kind of crimes. They're not good, but they're kind of predictable. Yeah.
Hey, fraud is a good one, because if you were doing up into that point, fraud could be good. Not that I like fraud.
Yeah.
I like business-minded people.
Yeah. But I feel like I know what you mean. When you think of fraud, not the fraud of like going and stealing people money. There's another type of like mini, you're doing something, but you shouldn't because it's actually technically classified as fraud, but you're not. Yeah. That's an easier way to get.
That's a good one.
Good one. We got getting a bit freaky in public with my man. I'm not. Are you an outsider?
I love.
Or were you ever?
I love that.
Yeah,
I think it's great. I think more people should snog in the street.
No, but as in a bit too freaky. So past snogging, babe.
I have done it outside.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit unclean.
Yeah.
I haven't done it recently.
I don't know. I feel like it's too scary of a risk. Like I just feel like it's too risky. Like it has to be dark. Dark. I'm not
like a private beach.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's romantic.
Bring a towel.
Yeah, that's a bit romantic.
Cute. I don't want to be being like doggied on a balcony.
Yeah, or on a park bench. That's what I would think. Like if you're getting arrested, it's because you were doing it on a park bench. Yeah.
Car park.
Yeah.
So how embarrassing.
That is a bit. Bruh. We got not having TV license.
Yep. Fairs, I like that.
Yeah, do you pay for your TV license?
I think Millie does. Millie does the bills in our house. I'm assuming she's doing
I know we definitely pay for TV license. We've never had a letter or never had nothing.
TV license is a good one.
Yeah, people don't
commit that crime if I had to do a crime.
Yeah, because what do you mean I have to pay to have a TV that I brought? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is this TV insurance?
Someone just tell the BBC to use adverts for fuck's sake.
Do you know what I mean?
Everyone else is doing.
Someone else said Klarna payments not being due.
Babe,
Not being paid
that
yet.
can fuck up you even getting a mortgage. Let's not dick around with
Yeah,
Klarna.
I'm so glad I never got into like buy now, pay later or
I
stuff. Did you know, babe? After uni, and I had an overdraft. I said no, like it took so long to pay it back, and I just said I
Yeah.
never want to overdraft again.
Really?
Yeah, because I'd be thinking it's my money. Like I can do a credit card because I feel like a credit card is like okay, the groceries back and forth. It doesn't feel like it's mine. It's just a
Yeah.
But overdraft is just I used to just think it's only minus 200.
Yeah.
Like you don't like yeah.
Yeah.
Used
I
to be bad
was
with my
always in my overdraft until after Love Island.
Yeah,
Until
but
I was
that's not.
25.
Yeah, like that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like you're just in it because you're not making that much money, and you need extra money. And I'm just a girl.
Oh, yeah.
How many times?
I being a girl for a day. And guess
Yeah.
what? I was never a St. Moritz girl. I've been Bondi Sands. 20 quid a bottle. 20 quid a bottle. Like, I would do my overdraft on that any day of the week. Love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back overdrafts. I think they're trendy.
Really, you see my overdraft.
I have an overdraft. I went in it on holiday. I was like, oh, fuck.
I mean, but I have not emergency. I have the you overspent. You're gonna go into
Yeah.
overdraft, and I have to put more. But I don't know. I think 'cause I was just in and out of it. I just felt like I was in debt. I
It
had to
is a
explain
burden,
it.
yeah, it
Such a
is.
burden. But Klarna, yeah, I'm too addicted to like if something's easy or quick to do, I would just pick convenience.
Yeah.
So I just know I'd be a Klarna, but like too much.
Oh my God, I loved Klarna. I was so good. And ClearPay as well.
I see the
fourth.
ClearPay. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
one. But I'm not promoting it. It's not good to get into debt, but I know why people do it. It's so
Yeah,
easy.
it helps. It helps sometimes when it comes to the end of the month. You're like,
Yeah.
it'll be easier if maybe we can just save this one this month and then.
Yeah.
I get it.
For Love Island, I remember like PLT, ClearPay, like an £11 dress. I think I wore it on my walk-in. I love that shit. But that's not fun.
No, it's
but I do
not.
think after a while, you do just get used to the minus sign.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's like, we're here again.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Like,
Yeah.
literally, that's how it is.
Sometimes I get paid and I wouldn't even come out of my
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry.
I understand.
Happens.
Have you seen anything on socials recently?
What have I seen? Yeah.
What have you
you
seen?
seen that? What's her name? Kendra, another of the
Yeah,
psychiatrist.
yeah. Explain that all to me. From what you've seen.
I saw it. So I did like an hour of research this morning on TikTok because like I just saw this one thing and I was like, what the fuck? Basically this woman was seeing a psychiatrist on Zoom, but I think it was for like 3.5 years.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. This all might be wrong, by the way. And then he said, oh, do you want to see me in person? And she was like, so he fancies me. And then he was like, just some of the things he did were, he said, oh, I'll see you next month. And she was like, so it's a date. And it was all a bit unhinged.
I know.
Now she goes on TikTok Live and she's got this, you know, like ChatGPT, but it's one that speaks. Like you can talk to it.
Yeah, I talk to mine.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do they talk back?
Yeah.
ChatGPT?
Yeah, there's a little microphone bit. You just start, hey chat. I just say, hey chat, and then ask a question and a reply, and then ask, can you write it in our chat? Because sometimes.
Oh my God, that's so good. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's like you're
So
talking
she's-
to someone.
Yeah. And I could do with that sometimes. Okay. So she's got this AI person called Harry. And he's like enabling all of her behavior. And then he calls her Omega because she says she's the chosen one and she speaks to God. Yeah, she's saying all that. And the ChatGPT, or Harry, his name is confirming it all. And then she goes on live and she tells her AI bot, Harry is his name. She tells AI, I'm on live and I've got 4,000 people watching. Like, is this man in love with me? And the AI is like, yes, of course he's in love with you. Like, it's all being enabled. But then the other day she asked, it just started ignoring her. Her AI was ignoring her. And I was like, this is the craziest story I've ever seen.
And okay, now you said that apparently they've changed chat so that now you can't make yourself a god. You can't make yourself like it. I saw this woman and she was explaining it like how their new update, if you're trying to make yourself like a godly like figure and like it won't respond to stuff like that, it won't enable you to have that ultra superior thing or something like that. But yeah, this woman, she listed a couple of things, but yeah, that's crazy.
No, it was nuts. I am going to go back down that hole on my way home.
rabbit hole.
I was really stuck in it.
That's mad.
But yeah, and she says, you know, like she goes on live and people, I think she only lets like select people ask her questions, but they were like, oh, you know, she basically had this, I think she's talking about an afterlife or a previous life.
Oh gosh.
That she was married to the psychiatrist in the previous life and he knows that, and it was all like bizarre behavior.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy. It's a good little hole to go down that one.
Well, I do love a little bit of rabbit hole, but we were saying how earlier when we were talking when she got in, like, I'm really tired of just seeing so much of everything. Like, sometimes I just be scrolling, I'm just seeing, like, because with TikTok, I feel like everyone can just report stuff now, right?
Oh my
and then they'll be reporting stuff, you're like, I actually don't want to know this. This has nothing to do with me. And you're bombarded with, like, so much, like, theories, knowledge, gossip, and you're just like, oh, I actually just want to see like a dog doing a trick.
Yeah, I love dogs and books, and I don't want to see allegedly.
Yeah,
there's just a random person reporting on day-to-day life. Like, it blows my mind. That was actually the biggest shock after coming off Love Island. Like, people I didn't know, with, like, they're not news accounts, they're not influencers that know me reporting on my life. And just trying shit.
Yeah, it's too much. I find it. I don't know when we all just became so in everyone's business. Like, you know, there's some things about this. It's okay to not actually want to know. I actually don't want to know what's going on over there. It's just too. You feel like you're being forced and fed so much information from everywhere that it becomes so over consuming. It actually affects, and you're like, oh, this is too much.
I really agree. Like, it's draining. And like, how has that person got the energy to go on and talk about someone else in, like, nasty, derogatory, gossipy ways? Like, why are you spending your day like that?
Yeah, and it's so crazy because I feel like I get, like, the news outlets. You know, you've got obviously pages and they tell the news, but sometimes I think, is this really news? Is this really news? Because what it is, you're just letting people, you open a space to, like, let people just bash someone based off of, like, gossip a bit. Do you know what I mean? That's how I feel like what it is.
And there's loads going on in the world.
Yeah.
We need to know more about.
Yeah.
No one needs to know what, you know,
you got
this random girl with followers is doing on the weekend allegedly. Like, I'm not bothered by that. Good for her. Carry on doing that. I'm sorry they're reporting.
Yeah.
No, I hate that.
I hate it. I'm trying to think if I've seen anything else. Okay, great. I'm just going to say this. Like, I need to talk about this quickly before we round off, because I watched Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And I've also on Netflix. And I just feel like, this is my little rant, like, what happened to the day when they would do series and it was more than, like, 10 episodes? Like, before, series and like had like 22 plus episodes, and you really felt like you're getting what you're going for. Now you lot aren't even giving us a series every year. You're making us wait 3 years for a whole new series. We forgot what happened, and then they just have this massive growth spurt, like the characters and everything. And I just think, Netflix, sort it out. Like, you don't watch Wednesday, do you?
Have you seen it? Season.
Yeah, well, season 2 basically I brought out like a 4-part, and it actually really irritated me because was it 4 episodes? Yeah, so it's going to be 8 episodes. So part 1, you got 4 episodes, and then they bring out part 2 in September, and there's another 4 episodes. And I just think, just bring it all out, or at least do it every week then, because I just feel like nobody want to work anymore.
You can now sit and pay attention to a 22 episode series.
Yes, babe, I can, because I always go back and watch Gossip Girl, like all them, like even 90210. I'll come back because
I want to rewatch that.
Rewatch it. And I was even saying to Chloe, like, when do I grow up? Like, when do you stop watching high school stuff? Like, I'm 31.
Never. But that's good TV. Yeah, but we're not watching like new school stuff. We're watching like
old school. OC. I was into Gilmore Girls.
I love Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Even Spring Out Teenage Witch.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm just saying, like, we don't really have, I don't think they have the proper, because even like as far as like Pretty Little Liars, that was like, I feel like new genish, like the way it was. And there's nothing like that anymore. It's all these like 2-part, 8-part seasons.
Yeah, or reality, which I love reality TV, don't get me wrong, but I need to see. Oh, do you know what I really want to watch? Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I don't think anything will ever beat Game of Thrones.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
really?
Chloe. I watched it again like last summer, and I was thinking, nothing can beat this. Like, how do you lot do that? I was captivated. I prefer it to House of Dragons. I think House of Dragons, let me tell you.
I want to watch it though.
Watch it. I feel like House of Dragons for me, I can't. Maybe it's the lighting. Must everything be dark? Am I doing too much?
Agree.
I can't see what I'm watching these days. Am I getting old?
Yeah. I agree with that.
Like, it's so dim. Like, like we're suffering.
And I know there's about 50 people filming that thing.
Yeah.
So turn a light on.
Turn the light up.
And also speak a bit louder.
Yeah.
I have subtitles on all the time.
Same.
I don't know what's going on, and I'm reading, it's dark. Well, that's why I read my book.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to do Game of Thrones, but I must have watched the first 2. I've tried to get into it so many times. I've watched the first 2 episodes like 7 times, and I just can't. It's not gelling with me.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
You can't get into it.
I think it was the incest bit at the beginning.
I hear it. You have, do you know what? There are some things in there that you're going to be like, whoa, but you just have to kind of look past it if you can.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's one of the best, like, babe, the war scenes, the fighting scenes. Chloe, you would, like, I'm passionate about it now.
No,
I really try and go to the third one.
I love dragons.
Yeah,
I love
Try House of Dragons then. Try House of Dragons. I think you might really like House of Dragons. Just turn the brightness up.
Yeah, okay.
So you can actually watch it.
Okay, I'll try House of Dragons, but you are right. We need a new big gossip girl.
Yeah.
But I want them to be like a bit older because, you know, like when they bring in like young, like 18 to 20s, I'm like, no, can you just be 30?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Bad things.
Yeah. But I think that's what it is. That whole still young but acting like adults. Yeah.
Yeah, like Friends. They were like 3, 4. We could do
Friends was better seasons, better episodes. I'm talking about.
Friends. Yeah, actually, I agree. Bring it back.
Yeah, we need some better series basically. But this is, I guess, coming to the end, Chloe. Had a little chat. No.
I loved it.
Did you love it?
I loved it.
Where can we find you? I feel like they know, but where can we find you?
Instagram, TikTok, Chloe Burrows, and YouTube, Chloe Burrows, Chloe vs. World Podcast, and my Snapchat is Chloe Money.
Oh, I love that. Is there anything exciting that we can be excited for? Because one big about Chloe, she's got something, she's booked and busy. There's always going to be something coming. So is there anything we can be excited for?
I've actually been taking more time off this year. I've really been enjoying having a day in bed.
Yeah.
You know, what have I got coming out soon? Nothing I can talk about.
Oh,
you can go watch SAS and tell me more if you fancy.
Nice support. It takes a lot. Yeah. We've got to support our girl Chloe Money. She did really try, and she's just a girl, you know. Yeah.
What else? That's it.
Yeah. But guys, we are on the road to 20k followers. Make sure you guys like us and follow us and all that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're listening on the audio channels, give us 5-star and a cheeky review. We'll be back same time next week. Yeah, is Adeola back next week? The episode? No. So we'll be back same time next week, but Adeola won't be back. But don't worry, she will be back, just not next week. Okay. Woo! Bye, guys.